Hi, this is Soonja Kim, QHHT Practitioner Level 3. Today I'm going to share with you a session story that also applies to many clients who came to improving their life and connect with their higher self. And this lady's past life, she was living in Betelgeuse in Orion constellation, and of course travel with the spaceships and observing, learning things through the galaxies. Now, she was wearing herself some sort of boots, spacesuit, and the helmets, of course, and some sort of a breathing device. And she goes in, looking around the planets wherever they are, observing it, and go back to the shuttle. And alone, no other companions or fellow beings with her. And she saw herself young, feline, having 40 hands and 40 bodies and a long blonde hair, young and healthy. I don't know why she doesn't have any companion with her travel, but that spaceship is just for her own explorations. So she went into looking at certain circle of cylinders of lights was coming up to the sky. She was attracted by it. And she went down, 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 and went down some sort of brown planet where there are all cat beings like her living. And especially one person sitting on a throne, she got attracted to it. I was wondering why. And the cat being sitting on the throne is obviously the leader of the cat people down there in the planet. Later we found out the planet name is, let me see, it's called Lyador in Milky Way galaxy, in our galaxy, and another planet called Lyador. Okay, so I don't know if our science has that in there, of course. Our galaxy's got billions of planets. I mean, so maybe we don't have that, but anyway, that's the name of the planet. And where she was attracted by the cylinders light, and she came down. So many, many cat people were there gladly meeting her. And then she wanted to say the king about her findings. She has some questions too. But however, she was ushered away that she didn't express what she wanted to say and share with the king. So now that was reason of that she didn't express her ideas or feelings or opinions. That's origin of her issues of people pleasing. 6,000 years ago. Can you believe it? We are still working on that long of issue still. So this is her issue now here. And of course, other people came here and they expressed same issues. We all have it. We all have a tendency of pleasing others. Other people come first before us. Many cultural condition is also that same way. Help others, give it away, do things for others. Are we not taught by that, by parents and society? And we thought that was a good thing, but however, we find out that that wasn't really good for us. So this lady who came, also same thing. She was respecting others' opinions, pleasing others. The man who came, same thing, pleasing the boss. So he took over the whatever extra work that boss gave. Okay, you can do it. Yeah, he said, yeah, no problem. Then what happened? He stays all night working out that issues. And of course, he gets tired. We all go through this. So anybody is free from this issue? I'm not so sure, but we all have these problems, yes? So this particular lady have my attention because the issue was started 6,000 years ago. That struck me. So we are talking around her issues and all the other issues, our thing too, right? So because she was pleasing others, she felt unworthy. Because you feel unworthy, what happens? We are lacking confidence. And we are lacking confidence, what happens? We are thinking, well, what is that good for? It's going to be good if I do it. So we got a tendency of, we start some great idea, then middle of it, we stop and not doing anything. So it sits over there on the shelf. Oh, well, someday, not now kind of thing. So we go on and on and on. And then what do we feel after we do all these things? We are not feeling accomplished. And we start to question ourselves. What is wrong with me? Right? Self-doubt. More self-doubt creates lack of confidence. Is that really, am I doing it right? Why was I supposed to be doing? Was that worth it? We kind of just delete it in the middle of it. You didn't even pursue it to the end. What if you pursue all the way to the end? What is going to happen? Who knows? You might have brilliant ideas to the world, share it with it. Everybody will say, thank you, thank you. Your ideas were great. I used your ideas and I got so much benefit. You never know. But because so many years of issues, life after life after life, we haven't dealt with it. So this life, they come for a session and then rectify. First of all, they want to find out why they are feeling that way. There was one reason, that was they were not respecting. They didn't love themselves enough. So they just gave in. Just please others. Okay, I'll do whatever you want. So that one thinking creates so many issues in us. Lack of confidence, feeling miserable, not feeling accomplished, not worth it. Is it really worth it to continue that? And higher self said no. So I asked higher self or client says, because I'm here to asking questions to help people, right? That's my function. So I asked, okay, now we know the origin of why her issue started 6,000 years ago, way back in Betelgeuse Orion constellation. So now, what is the wisest way to rectify that issue? Higher self is telling, love yourself, value yourself. You are as important as another person. You are the sparks of God. God created you with love. We are all same. No one is higher, no one is less. We all have here things to do, things to experience it, things to contribute for each other. So for that client, I herself said, start meditate, maybe half an hour in the morning, maybe half an hour in the evening, whenever you find quiet time. Go within, start, find yourself and love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate what you are doing for in the world for people. Now that is a great teaching. And we just, we all of us go through it at the end of some time. Finally, when we had enough, then we sit down and say, wait a minute, what happened? So I'm glad when you have this pleasing others tendency, because that all the auxiliary feelings are coming, lack of confidence, unworthy, not completing the project, stop in the middle of it. And then because that, you get all this physical side effects, right? Because you don't digest well, you get overweight, your heart doesn't feel good, you got some skin problems. It's all kinds of things are manifesting on our body. But I've been telling people, and also I've been got informed by higher self is that they use our body to deliver the message. Because when something happened to our body, we pay attention. What happened? Message is love yourself. That was it. But that's so hard for us, right? Because we were conditioned way back when we were little by parents, by society, at the schools, everywhere. Do good to others. You come next, somebody else come first. Now it's about time. It's about the era where we are now. We now look within. Start to appreciate ourselves first. I usually talk about the airplane thing. When we go in airplane, when you travel somewhere, the airplane people who works always through the microphone, whatever, what we have to do when something happens. What do they say? They always say, put your mask first before you do help other person. What does that mean? You have to look after yourself first so that you can help others. I mean, isn't it the easiest way we can understand? When you are suffering without mask, say there is no oxygen or something, what are you going to do? You collapse first before you help others, right? So we look after ourselves. It's not selfish. We look after ourselves when we become healthy and in good equilibrium state. We can only help others. And we can do things that we are supposed to be doing. Does it make sense? Now, this lady's, for example, not only her, we all have it, but it just happens. So I'm just quoting her case. It all started 6,000 years ago. Still, she's working for here now. Hopefully that she has wisdom of it, practices it, what higher self is conveying to her and to us. And I am conveying this information to you so that you are able to look within and meditate. Start loving, appreciate yourself first. Now, I hope this information really benefit you. And until I see you again, you take care. Bye for now.